What is going on, guys? Jesse504 here, bringing you the Week 7 matchup in the PBA. This week we are up against Bill, coach of the Memphis Primeapes, and we're looking to pretty much ensure a spot in playoffs. No guarantees. Even if we do win 6-0, there still wouldn't be a guarantee, but a win here puts us in a really solid position to make playoffs. And we're going up against Bill, coach of the Memphis Primeapes. Like I already said, he's 1-5, but his record doesn't show how scary his team is and doesn't really show how well he's played, I feel. So yeah, going over my team, new roster because I did make a fair amount of trades. We still have the Mega Diancie, still have the Kartana, still have the Toxtricity, still have the Avalugg, still have the Kecleon, still have the Chandelure, still have the Steelix. But new this week, we have Latias, we have Blastoise, we have Buzzwole, and we have Cradily. Cradily was just for one specific matchup, and Throw wasn't doing anything. And then Latias and Buzzwole were to help patch the ground weakness, and Blastoise was just to give me a water type that I feel a little more confident with, rather than Inteleon heading into playoffs. And going over the Memphis Primeapes roster, in a Speed Pass allowed league, this is so crazy. Mega Garchomp, Scolipede, Lucephalon, Jirachi, Togekiss, and Piloswine are the 6 that I envisioned coming. Piloswine, I feel, is just his best Toxtricity counter, because that thing has been tearing it up these past few weeks. So I could see him bringing Piloswine. If not, he can probably just think Garchomp walls it, and maybe plug and play the Honchkrow. So those are two options that I definitely see. And we just gotta hope to not get flinched too hard by Rachi Kiss. Blacephalon could kind of punch holes in my team, but just, you know, trying to work around that as needed. But going over my set, first off, Mega Diancie, Rock Polish, Power Gem, Earth Power, Moonblast. So if I can get the Rock Polish off, as long as Diancie's a little bit chipped, or not Diancie, as long as the Jirachi's a little bit chipped, as long as pretty much everything on, or Jirachi needs to be heavily chipped, like 40 or so % off, but then the rest of his team, as long as, in the Piloswine would need to be chipped as well. But the Jirachi, or the Piloswine and the Shaman, I believe, are the only two things I don't hit super effectively with this set. Jirachi just has that good enough natural bulk on its own to be able to live. But outside of that, if I can, or as long as Jirachi's chipped, kind of the entire team needs to be chipped down a little bit, especially the Garchomp needs to be chipped down as well, because even though that thing is weak to Moonblast, it is still bulky. So, but other than that, speed for Blacephalon, I don't envision Dodrio coming, so I don't have speed for it. Yeah. Up next, Blastoise. I wanted to run Shell Smash Blastoise, but this Blastoise was really just needed. I did change the moves a little bit. Instead of Liquidation and Earthquake, I changed the special attack and attacking stat. Instead of Liquidation and Earthquake, we have Scald and Ice Beam. I forgot to change those, but Rapid Spin, Roar. And I think instead of 48 special attack, I have 40. I just messed around with that a little bit. But yeah, that's my Blastoise set. Sorry, it's not perfect on here, but yeah. It helps out a lot. The Ice Beam is for a lot of the flyers. I realized that I originally had Liquidation Earthquake, but I think Ice Beam Scald let me hit more of his team. More of the stuff that really matters. Yeah. And then Rapid Spin for hazards that could be coming, and Roar is in case like something like the Mega Garchomp is sitting there and I need, like, it has a bunch of stat boosts, I can kind of just roar it out with Blastoise, because this thing is fairly bulky, and go from there. Up next, Toxtricity. Shift Gear set this week, like I've been running the past few weeks, has been putting in a lot of work. Yeah, if I can get Shift Geared up, this thing can blow back a team that has 3 flying types on it. And yeah, I envision this thing as sort of a late game cleaner, if it can do its job if it's needed. Up next, Latias. Seed Berry is that I can live a Shadow Ball from Blacephalon as long as like it's not getting Beast boosted up at all. and even if it is, it's like passed into and beast boosted, I can psych up and I should be able to live the shadow ball, psych up, get the speed, get the special attack, and go from there, try to reverse sweep, save myself. If not, psych up's just still good against like a speed passing team. Drake a Meteor, Psychic, and Thunderbolt. I kind of get a little bit walled out by Jirachi with this set, but other than that, pretty solid work all around. And then lastly, second to last, I have my Kecleon actually. This thing coming, it does so much work against the team. Really the only way that I can stop that Blacephalon. Stealth Rock, Sucker Punch, Toxic Knockoff. Hasn't came since week 2, but I really like it as a bring this week, and I think that it is going to be able to put in the work. Stealth Rock, Sucker Punch, Toxic Knockoff. So Sucker Punch can help me revenge things. Rock's really important against this team. 5 rock weaknesses, or 6 rock weaknesses actually. Yeah, because 3 flying types. Blacephalon, Scolipede, and Frostmoth all weak to rocks. So this thing can just put in so much work and just pretty much save me. And lastly, I have my Buzzwole. Substitute, Ice Punch, EQ, Leech Life. This thing can live hits from +2 Garchomp. So kind of just as like the only thing that can, is like sort of a last resort check to that thing if I need it. If it's like got some speed, I'll be able to just do that. So this is my team builder, and I'll see you guys in the battle. Alrighty, opponent just sent us the challenge. Let's get into it. Okay, so now he brings the right team. And I predicted 4 out of 6 correctly. No Scolipede means no Speed Pass, which means Scarf Blacephalon probably. Is what I could see, or Scarf Jirachi. But Honchkrow looking to get its revenge against me. But all in all, I think I like what he brought for myself, at least. As far as leading, here, this is kind of tough. I don't really have a designated lead. What do I think he's gonna lead? I think is how I should do this. He could just lead Mega Chomp Rock. I think I can just lead Blastoise, as he leads Honchkrow. Nice nickname, bud. I'm just gonna Ice Beam it because he doesn't have a real good switch into this thing other than Jirachi. But even on Jirachi, I can just go Buzzwole. So actually, I don't really know how much a Honchkrow is doing to me. Shoot, my set is tweaked. 84, 40, and then we look at Honchkrow. Nothing should be killing me. And like, what would he switch in? Jirachi? Wouldn't really appreciate a Scald, but that's Assault Vest as hell. Yeah, that's Assault Vest. So as far, I think I can just go into my, let's look at how much this does to Diancie. Not a lot. How much does it do to Toxtricity though? Thinks that does a little too much. I think Diancie's the play here. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and click Power Gem. Again, not a lot wants to take it. Actually, Mega Evolve. I could go Earth Power to try to catch up Jirachi switch in, but I feel like that's way too risky at this point. I think just Power Gem is better. He does go Jirachi though. Cool. I can kinda just go into Buzzwole now. Iron Head does a good amount of damage. I'm gonna try to get a sub up. If I don't flinch here, please. Come on, that's tragic. I hate this thing so much. I'm gonna flinch again. I don't. Cool, that's the chip that I need on that thing. And now, I mean, if he's just gonna keep telegraphing the Iron Heads, I feel like I'm just gonna go Blastoise. And now, I'm just gonna Ice Beam. He comes Shaman. That's fine. I'm just going to go into on the Shaman, just back into my Buzzwole. I'm just gonna try to Leech Life, maybe get some health back, and if he Seed Flares, then lose my Buzzwole, that's fine. If I Leech Life can get back some health, then maybe I can try to sub again. Giga Drain does KO though. I can kinda safely Toxtricity here. And, I mean, he's gonna obviously go Garchomp, I feel, though this thing could have Earth Power. I think I'm going to make an aggressive double into the Latias. Cool. And that pays off pretty well, as I think I can just kinda click Psychic. He could go Togekiss though. But, yeah. Good thing I caught that thing had Earth Power, otherwise it would have been like, that could have been bad. He just Toxics me, that's fine. I'm just gonna drop a Draco this turn. That does not do enough, not nearly enough. See, Giga Drains, he's gonna keep staying healthy. This is where I go into my Kecleon. And can kinda, I'm gonna get Rocks up, that helps me a lot this game. But we're just getting all the chip that we kind of need on his team everywhere. Though this Shaman, it reveals its set to be Giga Drain, Earth Power, and Toxic, which means that can't touch this Latias too hard. But I also don't think I can really touch Kecleon that much. Leech Seed Miss kind of stinks, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm just gonna get my Rocks up. They Toxic me. Does poison, just being a poison type heal Toxic? I don't think it does, but they just Giga Drain me. No, it does not heal Toxic. That's fine though. I'm just gonna go back into my Latias. As they seed me now. I'm just gonna drop a Draco. I need to get more chip on this Shaman, man. This is really kinda not ideal. Obviously I'm gonna be able to start wearing it down eventually. But like, yeah, wow, okay, this Shaman, I did not expect it to be doing this much to me this early. In comes the Togekiss, that's fine. I'm just gonna Toxic it. Really spreading around Toxics is kind of this Kecleon's main job, as well as being a potential Blacephalon switch-in, but they Air Slash me, I'm gonna flinch, of course, like, why wouldn't I be flinching here? And now I'm just gonna try to click it again, but I'm gonna die to another kind of unfortunate flinch. Here comes the Toxtricity. I'm gonna shift gear up. This kind of stinks, man. In comes the Garchomp. Yeah, I'm just gonna Boom Burst for the damage I need on it. They SD, they got really greedy here. That's gonna bite them. The greed, man, the greed. Yeah, that greed is gonna end up paying off in my favor immensely. The greed. Toxtricity proving itself yet again, I feel. Yeah, let me just run some quick calcs. I don't know if I outspeed At the same time, like, I could have switched, but then what's my switch in? I guess Latios could have been pretty safe, because that thing obviously wouldn't outspeed and EQ wouldn't hit it, but then like Togekiss just kind of comes in for free. Rachi comes out, give Toxtricity its first kill. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not really sure what comes in and what takes the hits, because let me look at Blacephalon real quick. Obviously it's not running HP ground, so Specs, it needs Specs to kill me, but obviously it's not able to run Specs. Getting the first, second KO. Yeah, so it needs Specs to KO me, but it needs Scarf to outspeed me, which is really nice, because I'm chilling at +2, +1. I'm just gonna Sludge Wave here, or actually yeah, Sludge Wave there, fine. Respect him. Respect the Tox. I think that's another 6 kills for Toxtricity, but I could be wrong. I'm just gonna overdrive this thing. Respect the Tox, man, respect the Tox! Another 6 kills for Toxtricity. Yeah, okay, holy shit. This Toxtricity has been just working, so well for me. That's insane. Oh yeah. There's another 6 kills. Toxtricity's up to 15 kills in the past 3 weeks. That's #1 on the kill leaderboard. But good games. I thought that like in the early game I was gonna lose that, but then like making really some aggressive reads, especially on that Garchomp. But like, I mean, like I could have gone into Latias, but yeah, Toxtricity, respect the name. Mic drop. Good game to Bill, and yeah, 5-2 plus 10, I believe. Pretty close to locked for playoffs. We got week 8 up against Ben, #1 team in the league, 7-0. Respect his grind. Not really sure what I do about that Dracovic matchup. Thankfully, I do have Cradily for that, but yeah. Until next time, Jesse504 out.